in Copacabana, close to my accommodation. Let's go to the metro station and go to this famous steakhouse. First time riding on the metro system, so hopefully, forks in the road. Stay tuned. Obrigado. Mini battery at Majórica Steakhouse. Take a look at that menu. I might get the prime rib or the T-bone steak, we'll see. And I'll ask them about their drinks as well.
Ele quer ver o prime e o T-bone. O prime ele vai pegar lá e vai botar aqui, ó.
Okay.
Esse assado de tira, bife de chouriço, fraldinha. Filé mignon.
Oh, filet mignon, okay.
Picanha esse. Picanha Brasil.
Picanha.
Silvio, fala com ele aí que ele foi Prime Rio.
Three drinks here, Coke. different taste here in Brazil. Schweppes. And also have pineapple juice. They're very eco-conscious with this paper straw. Let's wait for this T-bone steak. So I got a massive steak here. T-bone. Portuguese olive oil. Cheers. Steak is very juicy.
Cadê a velhinha? Como é que tá a
This is a lot of meat. This is definitely for 2 people for sure. Whoa. Taking that inspiration from that influencer Salt Poppy.
Esse cavalo ia passar de novo. Só passou lá dentro.
Here, new, click subscribe if you're returning, appreciate you. So, went to Majórica Steakhouse. Steakhouse is in Brazil compared to Canada, very similar. This one seemed quite unique, although like they had like a cooler with the meats out in front, although could have been presented better. It's whatever. I would say the steak in Brazil compared to like for
quality in South America, it seems pretty top notch. I can see it being comparable to what they have in America, Canada, but maybe like a 10-15% kind of differential in juiciness. If you kind of go to the steakhouses where they come out with swords like churrascas, those are high quality, although they can be like a little dry at times. This one, I would say it's almost near to like the best steakhouse I've had in Vancouver. Service wise, they're pretty top notch. They are attentive, they're knowledgeable of the products, and in terms of like the actual steak itself, I would say it's juicy, but it could be a slightly touch more fresh. I mean, like they're doing the best that they can, the humidor or like the cooler in which they have the steaks housed in. But yeah, they got the whole 9 yards. I mean, like presented in a nice way. They got the barbecue out in front to show transparency. They even show you the actual steak, and before they cook it, like you pick and choose, and they talk about like the differences between the styles of steak as well. So presentation wise and service, top notch. It's just that the quality of the steak, it's comparable. I wouldn't say it's like one for one. But yeah, they kind of do the same thing in Canada. Like you get the steak itself and then you order sides a la carte. So if you're coming from like a country in Latin America or just South America, like Colombia or, you know, like Venezuela, I'm not quite sure if they have the same quality of service. They probably do at the super ultra luxury high end. But to be honest with you, like Brazil's the biggest in South America, so they are pioneers of like service down there, and they do have some key quirks and differences. But I would say if you ever decided to go from Canada or the States to live to in Brazil, then yeah, I mean like you won't see that much of a difference of like the upper end restaurants, like the steakhouses, the fruits, the veggies, the beach life. The quality of life is really high over here. Public transport as well is great. Very inexpensive if you're making the same wage as in Canada. But yeah, a whole experience of La Majorca, it was nice. I ended up getting a fresh fruit juice, a pop, and then afterwards I was kind of exhausted. I felt like my stomach was about to explode because I ate food beforehand. But yeah, apart from that, I mean like can't go wrong with it. Would recommend it. There was another steakhouse closer to the mall. That looked pretty cool. It had like LED lights in front. This one, it's close to like public transport. So if you drive, you'll be able to find it, but it's a touch out of the way. I had to take the bus, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, like interior was nice. It seemed like more of a family restaurant, date restaurant. Prices were kind of on the upper end of price. Brazil, it's coming from Canada or the States. It's a pretty good bargain, but if you're coming from a comparable country with the exchange being equivalent or less than, you might be kind of like saying, oh, I have a shoestring budget, like let's not do this kind of thing. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, La Majorca. In terms of a rating, I would give it a solid 9 for the steak. Pretty solid, can't go wrong. I wish that they gave like more sides, like mashed potatoes and like horseradish and things of that nature, but I mean like it was pretty big on steaks. Usually for South American countries they do 95% protein and like 5% of something else, and it's not even vegetables. But yeah, Brazil, it seems like they kind of give a little bit, like shoestring amount of like veggies here and there, but I was expecting a little touch more. But then again, I mean like you're going to a steak restaurant, like you shouldn't suck it up and eat what's on the plate. But yeah, I kind of have a bone to pick with like all Western countries. They kind of do 90% and then like a little bit of the fixins. Some places they kind of give you like two sides, like the keg or whatever, but yeah, that's just my bone to pick with the industry in general. Anyways, 9, La Majórica, check it out. And if you haven't already, click subscribe if you're enjoying this Brazil series, and stay tuned for more. Bye for now.